Hi guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the common mistakes that farmers should avoid before vaccinating their birds. And the first one is vaccinating sick birds. That is, some of us, when our birds are down, we still give them vaccine just because we have a vaccination schedule. You don't vaccinate sick birds because vaccinating sick birds is like bringing or adding additional problems for those birds. When you know your birds are sick, all you need to do is for you to iron out the problem first before vaccinating them. You shouldn't just give a sick bird a vaccine. It is wrong. Giving them vaccine will trigger out more of that disease. It will kill their immunity. Their immunity will go down, whereby their immunity will not be up to the task of arresting the situation because they are already sick and you're giving them a vaccine. And remember, a vaccine has that live virus in it. I advise people that when they vaccinate their birds, like let's say you vaccinate your birds today, you give vitamin the next day. I advise people to always treat antibiotics or wait for any symptoms that they will be saying the third day. So whichever symptoms you're seeing the third day, I always advise people to treat that particular symptoms. Don't wait until your birds are fully down before you start the treatment. It is advisable you start the treatment instantly when you say it. So because when you give vaccine, if that your birds are fine before you vaccinating them, then when you vaccinate them, after 3 days, if there is any content of CROD, coccidiosis, or diarrhea, or any disease that is in there, the vaccine will trigger that disease out, whereby it is advisable you flush them out instantly. Another problem is the poor storage of vaccine. There should be a very good storage facility for your vaccine from the point of production to the point of usage. Now, whenever you want to get your vaccine, you should go to a veterinary clinic where you know that they have the capacity to store that vaccine in a very good and conducive environment. Mind you, if the vaccine should get hot for the period of, let's say, like even short period of time, it will affect your birds. These are some of the mistakes that we do make. It will affect your birds whereby the vaccine will fail. We'll start saying our birds are having Newcastle, our birds are having Gumboro disease and some other disease, depending on the vaccine that you give to them. While getting your vaccine, you should make sure that you have a special cooler for your vaccine. That is, why going to get it from that reputable veterinary shop, you should make sure that your cooler is a very good one that can keep that vaccine very well from that point to the point of usage. And the third one, but before we talk about this, if you know you've not clicked on that subscribe button, please click on the subscribe button, click on the bell icon so you get notified whenever I post a new video. The improper route of administration is when you know your birds are supposed to take, like, let's say if you're giving your layers the 3-in-1 vaccine, when you know each and every one of them are supposed to take 0.5 mil, and probably when you calculate the cost, you are now decreasing it to like maybe 0.1 or 0.2 of the vaccine. These are another thing that affects our birds. And likewise for this our normal Lasota and Gumboro vaccine, and there is a way you administer it. This has to do with the excess increment of water you want to use for the vaccine. If you're supposed to use like 2 liters of water, because you look at the quantity of birds that you have and you want to cut corners on this vaccine, using like 10 liters of water for just 100 doses of vaccine. And another one now is maybe you're supposed to give them like 0.5 mil of vaccine, you're not giving 0.1 or 0.2 mil. This is an improper route of vaccination because it is wrong, and all these things are things that will affect birds. The last one is wrong timing of vaccine. That is the wrong timing of vaccinating your birds. I've always advised people not to vaccinate birds when they know their birds are very stressed, or when they know that the time or the sun is very hot. It is best you give your vaccine very early in the morning or you give them in the evening. These are the two major times that is good for you to vaccinate your birds. Why giving vaccine when the sun is hot will affect your birds? Please, we need to take note of all these 5 factors. And another one, let me add to this, let me make it up to 6. Another one is the disposal of this vaccination bottle. This is a live vaccine. Why disposing it? I advise people to take it to a very far distance and use something like formalin to bury that vaccination bottle, because keeping it by the side of your farm or very close to your farm. And one thing I will tell you is that virus don't die. You can only reduce their power by using disinfectants. Thank you for watching my video. Please, if you know you've not subscribed to this channel, please click on the subscribe button, click on the bell icon so you get notified whenever I post a new video.